Hello friends, welcome to Mind Game with Ritvika. Today in this video, we are going to look at each of the 15 players' profile of the Indian Under-19 team. The inclusion of India internationals Shafali Verma and Richa Ghosh certainly boosted the chances of lifting India's first Women's World Cup. And because of her international experience and the way she led the Haryana T20 team last year, it's justified to select Shafali Verma and make her the captain of this team. Same for the destructive wicketkeeper batter Richa Ghosh. Both the players have proved their mettle on the international level and we know their journey so far by heart. So let's just briefly have a look at their performances in recent South Africa series with this Under-19 team. Shweta Sehrawat. The aggressive opening batter from Delhi, Shweta Sehrawat, captained her state team Delhi in the Under-19 T20 trophy and several India Under-19 teams in the Under-19 Challengers Trophy, Quadrangular Series and the series against the New Zealand development side. Because of this profound experience she brings to the table, she has been appointed as the deputy of Shafali Verma to assist her with all her inputs. From an interview with Sportstar, we got to know how Shweta's journey began early in Vasant Kunj in New Delhi. She would accompany her elder sister to a local coaching center and would just pick up her bat and indulge in some shadow practice. And right from then, she could connect the ball well, and with the guidance of her coaches, she developed her game. At the age of 12, she participated in Delhi's senior women's trials and was among the chosen 30. But it took her a few more years to break into the under-16s, where she scored her first 50 against Haryana. Speaking of a half century, here are her impeccable performances in the recent series and the domestic tournaments. Soumya Tiwari of Madhya Pradesh, who led the MP team to the title of the Under-19 Women's T20 trophy, this batting all-rounder will play an integral role in India's World Cup campaign. She is an opener, but mostly we are going to see her playing in the middle order due to already having a solid opening combo in Shafali and Shweta. According to an interview with Sportstar, Soumya started playing cricket in 2016. She said, "I started playing cricket at the age of 11 as a leisure activity during summer vacation. My sister took me to the local training center and I liked playing the game. Initially, I thought it would just be restricted to the summer vacation, but my coach, Suresh Chenani, gave me a chance to train with under 14 boys and I took the opportunity. For the first 3 years, she trained with the boys and eventually caught the attention of the state selectors and made it to the Madhya Pradesh Under-23 team at the age of 13. For Soumya, cricket runs in the family. Her father, Manish, played local division cricket and always encouraged her daughter to pursue the sport. Last year in April, she made her senior debut for the state. But let's have a quick look at her recent performances in the Under-19 domestics and the recent series. I hope you are liking it so far, so don't forget to subscribe. It's free for you, but it can help me a lot. Gongadi Trisha. The 16-year-old talented top-order bat and effective leg spinner Gongadi Trisha is a cricket prospect not only for this Under-19 team, but also for India's bright future. She has been a consistent performer in both the underage and senior levels in the last 2 years. But she didn't choose cricket, cricket chose her. In an interview with Sportstar, she shares that at the age of 3, her father G.V. Ram Reddy quit his job and moved to Hyderabad so that she could hone her skills. At the age of just 12, she broke into the Hyderabad side for the senior challengers. She has also trained alongside her idol Mithali Raj at the prestigious St. John's Cricket Academy. Also, she has a prior experience playing under current head coach Nushin Al Khadir in the Hyderabad team. Here's her recent performances. Hurley Gala. Mumbai's Hurley Gala can change the course of a match at any time with her all-round ability. Her fireworks down the order will be a continuous talking point throughout this World Cup. But initially, she pursued skating according to an interview with Sportstar. But an ankle injury forced her away from her rollerblades for a while, and that is when she started playing cricket with her friends and enjoyed it. That is when Hurley's father got in touch with Ivan Rodriguez, a noted coach in the local cricket circuit and the father of India international Jemima Rodriguez. She soon began training with Jemima at the Negev Cricket Academy, and later she started training under Prashant Shetty at the MIG Cricket Club in Bandra, who has played a key role in molding talents like Jemima and Prithvi Shaw. Hurley represented Mumbai in the senior women's T20 tournament and dismissed two India team regulars Shafali Verma and Dipti Sharma. Now, let's have a look at the destruction she did in the recent tournaments. Sonia Mendhiya, Haryana Under-19 captain, middle order bat and spin all-rounder Sonia Mendhiya's cricketing journey has not been easy. Having lost her father early, she was encouraged by her neighbours to pursue cricket seriously when they saw her potential while playing in her village. Her brother also made a pivotal role in making her career out of cricket, and eventually she made it to the Haryana squad. She was already represented the state team at both under-19 and senior levels. While training with her fellow Haryana player and now under-19 captain, Shafali, she always tells Soniya to never change her style and just stick to her original game. Have a look at her recent performances here. Titas Sadhu. The tall Bengal pacer Titas Sadhu is going to be a nightmare for the opponent batters with the ball in this World Cup. Being born into a family with rich sporting history where her father was a state level sprinter, she was more inclined towards swimming than cricket initially. But things changed suddenly. When the swimming pool was closed for a few days around that time, her father told her to play a bit of cricket, and from then there was no looking back. Having started playing cricket at the age of 13, after 3 years only, she made it to the senior Bengal squad in 2021, and she made her senior level debut earlier than the under-19 Bengal actually. But her senior level debut was full of jitters, and fast bowling legends like Rumelidhar and Jhulan Goswami helped her immensely through this journey. Here are her recent performances. Hrishita Basu. Hrishita Basu has four very similarities with Richa Ghosh. Both of them are wicket keepers and will be keeping in this World Cup. Both of them are from Bengal. Both idolizes MS Dhoni, and both of them are very attacking finishers. In an interview with Sports Point, we get to know more about her. The 18-year-old hails from Bakultala, Howrah in West Bengal, and has been training at the LRS Academy, which is a free academy run by former Bengal captain Lakshmi Ratan Shukla. Her strike rate has been one of the talking points in the last domestic season. Have a look at her performances leading up to the World Cup. Mannat Kashyap. The 18-year-old left-arm orthodox Mannat Kashyap is quite a known player by now because of her quote-unquote famous non-strikers and run-out attempts against New Zealand Development and South Africa. Mannat started her cricket journey at the age of 9. In an interview with the Tribune, her father said, "No one in Patiala used to coach girls at that time. Institute offered that she could play against boys only. I made her play with the boys, and instead of losing confidence, it rather made her strong," according to her father. Mannat idolizes Captain Harmanpreet Kaur and her cousin Nupur Kashyap, who represented Punjab. Mannat added, "Seeing Didi playing cricket made me want to play cricket for India, and here she is, will be representing India in the inaugural Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup." Have a look at her recent performances. Shabnam Shakil. The 15-year-old speedster, probably the youngest in this group, from Visakhapatnam, Shabnam Shakil already dreams of playing in the senior Indian team. In an interview with The Hindu, this budding right-arm pacer expressed that she idolizes the legendary Indian pacer Jhulan Goswami and aspires to clock at 125 km per hour, who is already clocking at 110 km per hour. She took cricket at the age of 8 after seeing her father MD Shakil, who was a medium pacer himself. Have a quick look at her recent performances with the ball. Sonam Yadav, the left-arm orthodox from Uttar Pradesh, will play a key role for the Indian team with her accuracy and consistency. In an interview with Female Cricket, she said she started playing cricket when she was around 8 years old in 2017. It's her brother who identified her talent when she used to play with the boys in her neighborhood and enrolled her in a cricket academy. Her brother also used to play cricket, but for some reason he couldn't continue. But he always supported her throughout her journey when her parents were initially a bit skeptical about it. She made her state team debut in 2018 and helped UP to win the championship eventually with her 3 wickets in the final. Here's a snippet of her recent performances. Another off spinner from UP, the 18-year-old Archana Devi, comes from a very humble background. In an interview with Dainik Jagran, she shares her moving journey. A resident of Rataipurva, Unnao, Archana Devi lost her father in childhood. There was no money for studies. She didn't even know about cricket at all. In 2017, her younger brother also died of a snake bite which left her shaken. She studied at Kasturba Gandhi School in Unnao, where she finished second place in a race. The sports teacher Poonam Gupta recognized her talent and brought her to Kanpur, where her dreams took off. Have a look at her recent performances. Parshavi Chopra, the 16-year-old right-arm leg spinner from Greater Noida, wasn't leggy at first. In an interview with ANI, she shared that she has been a student at the Yuvraj Singh Center of Excellence since she was 10 years old. Parshavi started her cricket journey as a medium pacer, but when she started her training at YSCE, her coach Vishal Bhatia suggested her to bowl leg spin. She started watching Shane Warne's videos and thought that leg spinning is the toughest and the most interesting form of bowling, and that is when she switched to being a leg spinner. But her journey to the state team wasn't a smooth one. She was unable to make it to the UP state under 16 side as she was 12 years of age, what considered underage. But she continued to toil hard to fulfill her father's dream to get the Indian jersey. And after that, the next year only, she got selected to play for UP under 16 for the Chhattisgarh tour, where she adjudged as the best bowler in the tour, and after that there was no looking back for Parshavi. Have a look at her recent performances. Falak Naz. UP pacer Falak Naz's journey has been full of bumps. In an interview with twocircles.net, Falak shared how she fought against poverty. Her father works as a peon, while her brother had to leave his studies to work at a cycle repair shop to support their family of 7. Her family lives in a single-room tin-roofed house in a locality on the banks of Yamuna at Prayagraj, UP. Her father is hopeful that her cricketing career can now facilitate her family better. Falak started playing cricket at the age of 12, but she couldn't get admission at any sports academy as her father was not able to pay the fee. And that is when cricket coach Ajay Yadav came and decided to train her for free of cost at his academy in 2015. And from there, her fate changed forever. She was selected for the UP junior team in 2016. Her coach added, "Bowling is her strength, but she plays as an all-rounder. I am sure that she will give an outstanding performance in the World Cup." Have a look at her recent performances. So, this was all about the 15 members of this Indian squad. Shikha Shalot, Najla CMC and Yashasri are in the reserves. India are placed in Group D alongside hosts South Africa, UAE and Scotland. India will kick off their World Cup journey against South Africa on January 14, but before that, India will play 2 warm-up games against Australia and Bangladesh. So this is my first choice playing 11. Shafali Verma and Shweta will open, Soumya Tiwari at number 3, Sonia Mendhiya at number 4, Gongadi Trisha, and there will be a toss-up between Gongadi Trisha and Hrishita Basu at 5. Then Richa Ghosh will be the first choice wicketkeeper at 6. Hurley Gala, the all-rounder, the pace all-rounder, then Titas Sadhu, then Shabnam Shakil, another pacer, and then 2 spinners, Mannat, Kashyap and Archana Devi. That's it from my side. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.